Welcome friends of Analog Entertainment to the board game news. No news last week, sorry for that, but we had a ton of work to do to launch the Board Game Club, our tabletop style board game show. And we actually launched it last week on Tuesday night. The English subtitles are still in the work. I will definitely tell you when they are ready. You can still watch the trailer. The trailer has subtitling in English, but not the whole episode. But we'll work on it very hard to ensure that it will be published as soon as possible. So the big news, of course, is Essen. The Spiel 2014 is at our doorsteps. We will be there the whole time. We'll do videos. Cannot promise that we also will be doing videos from the Spiel in English. We'll have to see how much time we have when we'll be there, but we will definitely try. The Spiel is overshadowing everything in the board game world right now, but there are still some things floating around the web that I found interesting. A new game by Hans im Glück, die Staufer. It was little known about it actually, but now there's a great preview online on Board Game Geek about it. The game is from Andreas Steding, who is actually an historian. So what we really can expect is a historic correct theme about the emperors of the Holy Roman Emperor of German nation. So we take control of a noble who wants to become emperor and really travel around the Holy Roman Empire, which stretched from Germany to Italy. After I read this preview, Die Staufer climbed up my personal hot list a lot, so you may take a look. As always, I put the links below the video. Also, there were two interesting developer diaries on Board Game Geek lately. The first one is about Cold Express from Ludo Naute, this interesting Western style game where you have to rob a real train with your bandits and you can climb up the roof of the train and shoot each other. Looks gorgeous, and the developer diary is great read. They really kind of start from the beginning of the first idea, how they developed the game, how they did the graphics, how they came up with this 3D train thing, which is kind of the center of the game. So great read, you should definitely check it out. The second developer diary that caught my eye was about Robin from Flatline Games. Flatline Games is a small publisher, but last year they had actually an interesting game at Essen, and that was Twin Tin Bots. It was a strategy game where you had to program two tiny robots. And actually Con bought the game and he loved it quite a bit. We hadn't had the time yet to do a review about it, but it was a great game. And so after reading this developer diary about Robin, I really get interested a lot more in this game. It is of course a game about Robin Hood, and it's a small game, not a big box, but a small box, but still looks great, has great graphic, and of course a very interesting theme about Robin Hood. So definitely check it out, and personally I'm really looking forward to the booth of Flatline Games. So actually that was it already for the board game news today. Thanks for watching. One last thing, I read also an interesting article on Board Game Geek by Ignacy Trzewiczek about a comparison between the Spiel and GenCon. As you might know, we Germans are quite proud of the Spiel, that it is the biggest board game fair in the world, but actually we have to be a little cautious because the GenCon really caught up in the last years. Of course, board games in the US are on the rise totally, and so is the GenCon. And Ignacy makes a very interesting comparison personally, what he likes about the Spiel and what he likes about GenCon. And yeah, not giving away everything, but the Spiel kind of slightly snatches the win in the end from his personal perspective, but actually only slightly. We Germans really have to be careful that we don't lose this kind of biggest and most important board game fair in the world to the GenCon. So yeah, I hope you of course attend Essen this week. We will be there. We hope we see you there, and if not, maybe here next week. So bye bye.